break it down. Give me 5 people you're ready to fight right now.
Timothy Bradley, Paul, Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever the fans want to see.
Listen, I told you give them something visual, so you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the bruise. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round.
You motherfucking tube. It's your boy, Rollo Jenkins. You know, everybody, been making videos all over the place, talking about the results of Saturday. It's cool. I've watched a couple of videos and checked a lot of people's stuff out, their perspectives and what they thought. For me, the best part of the weekend, the best part of the results is, you guessed it, the Terminator in me is the fact that everybody has been talking about Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman. That's the best part of the weekend for me, because finally the two guys who I believe deserve to be talked about have gotten talked about. And I doubt it if we see either one of those guys fighting in September in the main event. But I have to give mad props to the motherfucker who does fight either one of those guys. But y'all know who my guy is, though. Like I've stated on many occasions, you put Keith Thurman in the red corner and you pick whoever you want who can make 147 pounds. And I'm taking Keith Thurman. Period. So it's going to be real interesting to see how this shake up. And one of the biggest and newest and most important developments, I believe, to the game is how publicly Oscar has been reaching out to Bob Arum, and trying to make some stuff happen. And also on the back end of that people aren't talking about is the suit that has been filed by Kathy Duva of Main Events against Al Heyman and Showtime. So with the suit that Kathy Duva has against Al Heyman and Showtime, piggybacked off of the so-called rift between Oscar and Schaefer and the rumored underhanded conniving deals that Schaefer and Heyman have been doing behind the back of Oscar. It seems like it's all at the point where it could implode. It very well could implode. I know everybody is talking about, Al Heyman and how much money he get his fighters and this and that and the third, yada, yada, yada. But at some point in time, that shit is going to implode. Everybody can't get... Look, Showtime did not decide that they are going to spend a whole hell of a lot more money on motherfucking boxing. They just didn't. It's not going to happen. Because they're not going to take away money from football or the other programming that they have. I could see them having a few extra million, 10, something like that. But I just can't see them being able to keep up at the pace that they're going. And if it works now, right now for everybody, so be it. But I see that shit imploding on Heyman real soon. I mean, it's just too overboard. You know, because if it was really that much money there to be had, I think that it would have already been gotten. It wouldn't have taken so long. It would have already happened, you know. But you know, that is something that'll shape itself out in the near future. Another thing that I want to talk about, that I always talk about, and I'm keep beating this drum, this dead horse, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Holding and boxing. Like my boy D Styles said, you know, I'm gonna put a care package together for D Styles so he can get his ass off that Corona and Tecate shit, or at least realize that there's other shit out here to drink. But D Styles said it best. Just naturally, in a combative sport, you're gonna get to a point where guys may clinch. But there should never be a fight where clinching is employed in your strategy. That should never be part of any fighter's strategical plan. Never. If you listen, I put it to you like this. Like, you know, I was down in ATL, man. We hit a little, you know, this spot. It was packed, fucking wall to wall. Packed, you know, way over the motherfucking capacity limit. You know, if some fire marshal decided they wanted to come through that bitch that day, they'd have shut it down. But anywho, people were so disgusted watching the Amir Khan fight that if anybody could hold what they saw from that fight, nobody's gonna buy Khan in September. Nobody's buying that shit. Nobody wants to see that ugly ass shit, man. That shit was fucking disgusting. It reminded me of Klitschko Povetkin. It's disgusting that they allow that much clinching. Why don't allow that many headbutts? That many low blows? Why the fuck is clinching so acceptable in boxing? I don't get it. It's like the number 2 or 3 rule that you can't do in the fucking sport. I don't get it. Please, we need to beat the drum on this bullshit. You should not be allowed to clinch strategically. I understand there will be some clinching in boxing. I understand that. But it cannot be part of your strategy to throw a punch and then hold. I seen Amir Khan reach out and try and grab without throwing a punch and miss. He looked like a fucking defender, a cornerback trying to intercept the pass and miss that bitch. I just can't understand how they just let this shit go on now, man. It's fucking disgusting. And if you're talking about trying to better the sport and help the sport, let's get rid of that shit. Fuck getting rid of all the belts. I don't give a man. Look, everybody have a damn belt any damn way in every fucking fight. Motherfuckers be 8-2, win a fight and have a belt and shit. Fuck the belts. Let's get rid of the clinching. And like I said, I know there are going to be some natural states of clinching, but this shit, like Amir Khan and Klitschko, Devin Alexander, Andre Ward, this shit gotta go, y'all. This shit has got to go. Now, I used to like Amir Khan, but I'll tell you what, the thing that bothered me the most was Amir Khan actually fought way better when he wasn't clinching. When he decided not to clinch, he beating the shit out of Collazo. But when he started to clinch, Collazo started to time him a little bit. He clocked Khan a couple times. And if Collazo had real punching, man, listen, if that was Porter or Thurman or fucking Soto Carras or somebody with a little pop, a little power, Andre Berto, man, that motherfucker would have went to sleep, bro. Third thing I want to talk about is this pay-per-view shit is out of fucking hand. We damn near on pace to have 15 pay-per-views this year. You know what I mean? We already had 3. You know, we had Saturdays, we had Pacquiao Bradley, we had Canelo, we got Cotto, we got Canelo again. They was talking about Triple G. You know the other shit in September. And you know Pacquiao will come back again. Then they talking about Canelo again in December. And ain't no telling who else might fuck around and try and throw a pay-per-view together. We gotta nip this shit in the bud, y'all. It's your boy, Rollo Jenkins. Holla at your boy.